Welcome to the Real CP Show. I'm your host, CP. And today's topic, this young black male was sucked as he had trafficked by these two inhuman women. Barely any conversation happened on this. When I sit there and read about this story, this is how I was when I sit there and saw this. Because what does it take? What will it take for more numbers of males, for more numbers of black males to not get relaxed behind titles or someone that has some businesses or someone that's doing successfully in a monetarily way, which means nothing. That's individual. There is a blatant anti-Black American male war that's going on right now. And on the Black Male Pain Index, it is at level 3.5. Yes. On a Black Male Pain Index, it goes to 5. It is at 3.5 right now. This is not some Plato joke whatsoever on this situation whatsoever. See, in this society, in American and going other places, they do not like at all any type of strong black male figures. They despise that. Let me show you what they want more black males to become.
Crazy. I'm actually doing WGSS as a major, so it's like.
What does that mean? What's W?
Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies. So like this is.
What kind of job are you gonna get with that degree?
Literally, but for real, like, I literally, that's like, I don't honestly know. I just know that I want to support women's rights in this world. I just know women's rights, queer rights, all of, because, specifying women's rights because.
So would you oppose, if you knew a baby in the womb was going to be trans, would you think it's okay to abort that baby? Get the mom's like, I don't want a trans kid?
Yes.
This black male only category only, a turn lifestyle category primarily, and however on that. But in this system, they only see black male. That's the only thing they see. And this lifestyle black male change version doesn't understand that he's getting laughed at. Let me just play just a little bit of this again.
Crazy. I'm actually doing WGSS as my major, so it's like.
What does that mean? What's W?
Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies. So like this is.
What kind of job are you gonna get with that degree?
Literally, but for real, like, I literally, that's like, I don't honestly know. I just know that I want to support women's rights in this.
He wants to support women's rights and basically feminism rights, and don't understand. This is what woke feminists and the Sister of Chaos members, this is how they look at him. This is not Plato time, people. There is a black male of pain extreme agenda going on. And they want more emasculine looking, emasculine feeling, not constructive feeling, but emasculine feeling black males. In this situation, on this video, I'm about to show you with this particular black male, he possibly also has some alternative lifestyle category within him. Now, however, it goes on that because you can be a black male, and say things they may just be within alternative lifestyle categories, but you can still be a pro male issues, pro male health issues. You just happen to be within a certain type of alternative lifestyle category version. But unfortunately, too many type of black males within that alternative lifestyle category field do not understand in their mentalities. They think that they are alternative lifestyle category first instead of a black male first. And again, this is what the Sister of Chaos members feel about those type of feminized black males, like the feminists feel about black males. Yes. So let me go ahead and share my screen and play this particular video. And I'm utilizing this under fair usage doctrine. So you can see that. All right.
New tonight, a man says two women kidnapped him at gunpoint and forced him into sex work.
Court records backing up the victim's story, and he's sharing it only on 13. ABC 13's Luke Jones is live at the Harris County Jail detailing those 6 days of terror, Luke.
Yeah, and what a terror it was. So far, the only charges are aggravated kidnapping, but this man says in reality, he was really the victim of sex trafficking. Masterminded, he says, by a woman who called herself Cookie, operating out of a North Harris County motel.
It was really ghetto. It was scary.
A young man who still shudders when he thinks about all he endured. For almost a week, he says he was held captive in a room at the Regency Inn on Cypress Station near FM 1960. Forced, he says, to have sex for money. We're blurring his face to protect his privacy.
It was a lot of crackheads, like a lot of them, like a lot of sketchy homeless people.
A life, he says, he never imagined for himself. When the Harris County Sheriff's Office says he was sucked into October 18th. That's when they say one of the victim's friends, Esmeralda Pena, invited him to the Regency.
She said that she had a job for me, like she was gonna help me make some money because I didn't have a job.
Once here, he says he was introduced to this woman, Herbanique Forrest, although when they met, he says she went by a different name.
Her name was Cookie.
Cookie, he says, quickly said about signing him up for an escort site and told him he'd have to have sex with men for money. The next day, he says he saw an opportunity to escape and returned home. But just 4 hours later, deputies say a doorbell camera shows Pena and Forrest at the victim's front door, this time with an armed man. Investigators say they and Nixon Simmons forced him into a car at gunpoint.
Cookie started beating me, and she was like, don't I ever leave again? Like, if I ever leave, like, she'll blow my brains out.
For the next 6 days, he says he was beaten, plied with drugs, and deprived of food. At night, he says he was expected to solicit men in this Ross parking lot, although he says he only ever slept with one.
I knew that if I made them money, they would keep making me work for them. They would keep me around. So I just tried not to sleep with anybody.
Even so, he says the experience left him drained, and at one point, hoping Forrest would make good on an earlier threat.
Like a couple of days in, I kind of wanted her to kill me. Like I told her to kill me, like just get it over with.
In the end, he says it was his aunt who saved him. October 24th, he says he was able to text her using a phone he'd hidden from his captors, and that she picked him up during one of those nights out in the Ross parking lot.
I was just like, yeah, this is not a good place to be at.
Look at this picture of this cretin Inhuman. This is supposed to be a black woman as well. That knows a black male is supposed to be sweating to get in relationships with. Is this what they really think black males are about? Huh? Now, at the same time, what also makes it superly, doubly insulting, look at that right there, is also, what was the first person that they talked about? This Anglo-Hispanic. So this Anglo-Hispanic woman, Cretan, and this disgusting looking Sister of Chaos member 1, they doubly sat there participating in the sex trafficking of this black male. Now, could you imagine if this would have been 2 black males, or Hispanic male and a black male that did this to a black woman? Do you know the outrage that would be? Oh, and let alone, it better not have been an Anglo woman that was sex trafficked by 2 males. There would have been massive outrage. But at the same time, when it's a black male who was the victim of sex trafficking, it's, well, I mean, yes, next story. And I'm looking like this right here. Again, what is it going to take for more numbers of males, more numbers of black males to demand political figures, demand Harvard entities, demand Harvard organizations? You get the point to say, enough. Enough. All this sex trafficking talk about, oh my God, we got to protect women, you got to protect girls, as if males, young males and adult males, are not getting sex trafficked every day. I'm telling you, more males, more black males better open their freaking mouths up to demand justice for black males who also trafficked every day. Let alone more numbers of males, especially numbers of black males, better open their mouths up for the protection of our youth black males. Again, on the black male pain scale, it's at level 3.5. You only go to 5. Again, they want, this system want more black males to act like this.
I'm actually doing WGSS as my major, so it's like.
What does that mean? What's W?
Women's Gender and Sexuality Studies. So like this is.
What kind of job are you gonna get with that degree?
Literally, but for real, like, I literally does, like, I mean, I don't honestly know. I mean.
Thank you for tuning in to the Real CP Show.